Oh boy, it's that time again. Come on. I need my second screen. I don't think that's booting properly. Don't mind me. Alright, cool. Second screen is set. Memes ready. Butt kickings prepared for. Don't mind that second character. That's me dinking around a little bit. Ah, yes. The spooky music. Do I? Okay, I think I have all my equipment. I just don't think, yeah, not all my items are pulled out. Grab that and that. Or actually, put that there and that there. Just because I do have the kunai that I want to use. Just gonna don't don't mind it. I don't know how many I have now. I'll just grab another 10. Or that's 11. Oh well. Take those. Take 5 of those. All of my fucking knives. Oh, hello! Honestly, wasn't expecting to see you today.
We are in debt.
Oh, my inventory. March down. Then we put the knives, and here we are. Mostly ready for action. Can I level up? I cannot. How do? Also, you've showed up at a later part of this the Demon Souls playthrough. That is just like slightly different colored. That's a neat choice. So what the fuck was I doing last? Uh, beaten that. I beat that. Tower of Latria. Okay, that's right. We were doing that right before going into uh I'm having the worst brain fart of my life right now. Boletarian Palace. There we go. I mean, I get that. I'm really sad that I wasn't able to get a PS5, but the new one looks so freaking good. Like, I'm pretty stoked for it, even if I'm not going to be able to play it right out the gate. Hello, big dude. Oh, that's still pretty good. My FP. I need you to leave. Oh, got out of my range. Problem solved. Ooh, nice. Ooh, I've heard some interesting stuff for RE7. Yeah, that's about what I expected. But good job getting that pre-order. I've been looking around, and so far it's been Jack Diddley. So I think I'm just gonna have to wait and see if they surprise us with an actual PC port. Knowing Sony, I kind of doubt it, but uh, we could also get some surprises. I see you floating up there. I actually have some RE games downloaded, and I was going to play them for October, but I was still setting up my schedule and figuring that out, so I ended up playing Luigi's Mansion for my entire time through. But you know, that's not a bad way to spend in October. I feel like this drop will hurt. Let's go for this one, actually. Let's see if this just straight kill planes me. Straight kill planes me, alright. Because if I remember, there's an item down there. Ooh. I might actually look into that then. If they're coming through on Thursday, 9 a.m., 12 p.m., 3 p.m., and 6 p.m. Oh, nice. Solid choice for starting it on Halloween. So yeah, I might look into that. Like, I won't be too bummed if I miss out, but I will be a little bummed if I miss out. Yeah, let's just pop another one of these. Granted, I think at this point I'd have to figure out, do I want to... I might actually forego the PS5, because I know Cyber Monday is coming up, and I want to get an actual second screen set up. That way I can plug in, like, consoles and stuff to it as well. But, currently my second screen is just my, the iPad that I've had for way too long. Don't mind me. So yeah, that item up there was the one I was trying to grab, but I went a little too far. Oh, my frame rates. Yeah, it'll be kind of here nor there. We'll just have to see how everything goes with all the fun stuff going on. Like, low key, I really do like the PS5 and a lot of things that it's got going on, but so far the only thing that I'd want from it is Demon Souls, and I I'm still a little flabbergasted about the PC thingamabob, and I don't think that's like truly human error. I feel like that could just be them being cheeky. Well, I mean, if you do end up getting Demon Souls, if you ever want to get some tips and tricks, uh, I know Twitch should still have some of my other Demon Souls streams, and then I've been posting them to YouTube. So if you ever need some background noise, or if you just want to learn something, because I shared quite a bit during the first few episodes, or first few streams, I guess. All right. I think this is the most lively my chat's been in a while. Let's see. Oh, we got 5 people actually. All right. All right. So I should still survive this fall because the kill plane is just over in that one spot. Oh my god. My toes. There's the rune stuff. Is there anything over here? I don't think so. Yeah, that's a dead end. Man, the gentle like background noise. Because I only learned today that this giant monstrosity is called the Heart. Uh, it's got a very interesting beat. Oh, what am I doing? I can second chance. Or I need maximum MP for second chance. So one interesting thing that I heard for the Demon Souls remake is that they're trying to keep a lot of things to the the original form. Hi there. That was the weirdest time to pop a fucking spell. And so, ow, Jesus. I'm getting attacked and I'm losing my train of thought. Okay, problem solved. So, yeah, I've heard that they are trying to keep a lot of the original stuff there. And so people are curious if there's going to be a bunch of like old glitches coming back. The one that I'm curious about is like the duping glitch that I showcased earlier in the stream, or in one of the earlier streams. Because if that comes back, then man, it's gonna be a mess early game. Let me through. Granted, the only two glitches that I can think of are duping and the tumble buffing cast that you can use to cast Firestorm and still run around like a goddamn buffoon and do a lot of fucking damage. I would hope so. As far as I can tell, the game is being made from the ground up, so I wouldn't be surprised if nothing was there. But I know in the state of play, they mentioned that they're keeping a lot of the original code for enemies at least to try to keep them acting like they used to, which I mean that's a nice touch. So I don't think that'll cause too much of a problem, but I'm curious to see what comes out of everything. Kill you and you. Oh, it's got a hand. I don't think I've ever noticed that until now. Gross. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the other interesting things. The state of play was actually a really cool thing to watch because they showcased a lot more uh, stuff for the game. And so they mentioned that all the music's been redone, like with a full-on orchestra, which is really nice and something that I'd definitely be happy about. Um, the weapons have. Well, let's listen to this guy first because I need to talk to him. And you can walk right through me. Little did we know it's an elevator. So, like a lot of weapons will get new combat styles, I guess. Like they'll swing different or battle animations, whichever you want to go for. But it will. They're looking to keep the pace very similar, so then it won't be too out of place for the original game. Um, so far, the only thing that I have to complain about is uh, the deluxe edition items because there's some really interesting items in there that I think a lot of people would like at the very least to just have. But some of the deluxe edition items are not obtainable in base game, so it's only through that deluxe edition, which I think is a very stinky choice. Stinky is probably not the best choice of words, but you know. I'm not entirely sure if they'll be OP. The only things that I know, there's like the scythe, which I don't think there's been a scythe in base game Demon Souls until the pre-order, and that one's pre-order bonus. Oh, pure Mercury Stone, fucking nice. Then there's the Red Eye Knight armor, which, if it's going off of what they're based off of, I'm pretty sure that'll be a really strong heavy set of armor. And then there's the Boletarian Royalty armor, which is based off of what I'd say the true final boss of this game is. And if it's going off of that, I'm sure it'll be a really good set. And then the last one is the Ritual Blade, I think. And I know, I'm pretty sure that'll be fairly strong. I don't know how they plan on balancing it, because the digital deluxe edition also gives you a legendary warrior soul, which is dumb because that's free 10,000 souls. I just need to bop, bot up, boom, pow. Don't mind that. I don't know what that was. Um, so it's like a legendary warrior soul. Then there's like another smaller soul item, and then there's items called grains, and those are new to the remake, and I'm curious as to what they will do. Also, for a quick tidbit, slashing weapons are really nice against these guys because that's what puts them in the animation of having the tails cut off. If you use a bludgeoning weapon like a mace or a thrusting weapon like a spear, then I don't think you get anything. I don't know if I don't think I can get that item until I have a different world tendency. I think the number one thing that I'd want to do, barring like one of my patented Moonlight Greatsword runs, is there's a weapon that you can get in playthrough 2. Oh, you son of a bitch. So there's the Soul Brant and the Demon Brant, and that is scaled off of uh, your character tendency, so your in-game karma. And then there's a weapon called Northern Regalia that you can make by fusing the two. I mean, true. There are some pretty neat one-handed swords. The penetrating sword's probably my favorite, just because it's got a lot of range. Though I don't know if you can do like any of the fun stuff with that. But Rune Sword is also a fun choice, just because it's built-in magic damage and it's a one-handed sword. It also increases your magic defense, I think. Or maybe that's the Rune Shield. I'm not entirely sure. I almost walked off and died. So yeah, Rune Sword. If you want to be cheeky, I know the Blue Blood Sword is actually really strong, but that scales off of luck. And I think you also get that from Maiden Astraea, so you'd have to kill an Archdemon for that weapon. Uh, the difference in broadsword and longsword is a little bit more astute, because the broadsword still being a like hardstone weapon can get bleed, or like naturally comes with bleed, which is something that you normally see for like curved swords and katanas. So it's an interesting tidbit. So it's another fun one that you could try for a one-handed sword. Those are the ones that really stick out of my head. Oh, and I also do know for the remake they will be bringing back the old voice actors, which is fantastic touch. Oh, this is a little gross. I forgot about this. And I really, really hope they keep Old King Doran's death scream, because you can. He's an NPC that you can talk to for Soulbrand, Demon Brand, one of the two of the Boletarian royalty swords, and you can deal like a fourth of his HP in damage, and then he will be like, "All right, you can take the sword." But if you decide to say "fuck it" and keep attacking him, you can choose to fight him. You can get his armor set and like the this game's equivalent of the Chloranthy ring from him. But he's got like one of the stupidest death screams in this game. Because I kind of want to see if I can kill him and show you. Because man, it's so dumb. So now that we've dropped the heart, uh, I can actually go up to the boss room, but I want to go down here because there's some extra fun items. I think I can get the Ring of Avarice down here, which is just like the Silver Serpent Ring from Dark Souls. Hi, bye. Oh, hi. Oh, I need to go farther down, I guess. Well, shite. I forget how you get down there. Oh, well. Hmm. I feel like I'm missing something there, but oh well. There are items down there. Gold Mask, the EP Rapier, which is one of the unique weapons, because I think this one has 15 unique weapons, the Moonlight Greatsword being one of them, and I think collecting all 15 unique weapons, which I think also scales to some of the shields, collecting all of them should give you an achievement. So you can get an EP Rapier from down there, the Gold Mask, and I think the Ring of Avarice. I just realized what my next boss is. This boss can be an absolute pain in the keister. Ow. Please. Think. But with me coming in this late, I should be good. If you have a bow, there is a really interesting glitch with the fog wall. You can kind of shimmy on super close to it, and that will let you shoot arrows through the fog wall, so you can take out one of the next boss. It's kind of a pair boss, but it's not in the same vein of like O and S from Dark Souls. Let's get that fresh spice. Should probably keep my magic weapon out. Ow. Yeah, the biggest thing for this boss is the arena. Ooh, that hurt. But you can focus on the tail and cut that off, which is really nice. Wah. Ooh, my stamina. I want to poison you. I don't know if I can poison. I might just be wasting my kunai here. Ooh, that worked really in my favor. Oh, the second one showed up. Okay. Ow. First off, rude. Okay. That is a whole lot less of shenanigans to deal with. I did not trust dodge. You gotta be careful if you see the snake with the glowing golden stuff, because it'll actually, I think, apply a buff. And that's no good. Can I burn the tail off? Oh, I can. Well, that fireball's going nowhere. Come on, you son of a bitch. Whoa. Ow. My camera. My Camry. Where are you? Ow. Double ow. Triple ow. Quadruple ow. Why are you bullying me? Ow. It's fine. This can be a whole lot worse if you try fighting them a little early. Ow. Oh, I didn't want to fall off. Have a fireball. Oh. That's going nowhere. Ow. Where are you going, buckaroo? Have a fireball. Okay, and while I'm here, I might as well take out the Archdemon. So the Archdemon for the Tower of Latria is really neat, because it's the original PvP boss. So I think how it works is if you have a summon sign, I think anywhere in Tower of Latria, I don't know if it's locked entirely just to this very last area, but if you have a summon sign down, it can sometimes pull your summon sign and make you the boss, and you just get to duke it out in PvP with whoever's challenging the boss. And there is a spoil to either person if they win. If the host wins, they get the demon soul, and obviously they get to progress. But if the boss wins, you get the I think the Xanthus hood, or I guess I don't know if you could call it a hood. It's the spooky fucking hat, yellow hat that they love throwing in this. Um, and I think I don't remember if you can use that for an item. Maybe the Insanity Catalyst? I'm not entirely sure. Back when I played this when the servers were still up, I actually got to be the boss once, and I ended up winning, and I got the Xanthus robe thingamabob. Time to be sad, Because narrow pathways are the bane of my weapon's existence. That's why I have this little doohickey. Which one am I gonna try? I'm curious, like, I'm a little lost, to be honest. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a cheeky move. Oh, thank fuck. Kill the boss or the other guy. Ooh. I think... Yeah, that kills me. Well, shit. I hate those guys, including in this area. Well, it's a case of being, like, the host. I don't get to choose, really, because the big old spooky dude that's up on the thingamabob in his high horse chair, uh, he's, like, the guy who summons you, but if you are the demon, heavy quotations, you just, like, take his power, and it kills him, so you just have to fight whoever shows up. Why do I have to watch that? Oh, I mean, if it was online, I would have had to re-roll. Ow. I really need to, like, grind out some dragon stones. Just so I can get this fucker to +5. Goddamn, really? Lingering hitbox, right? Go away. I really wish I could remember where you get the other healing spell. Because I know there's a stronger one in the game, but I do not remember where the fuck you get it. Hi there. Gross. Oh, I didn't even dodge. I'm a goddamn fool. I need less of you right now. I'm really tired of these mind flayers. Oh, we're only a half hour in. I might be able to beat the game tonight. I'm really trying to parry. So yeah, this is just the static NPC fighter. Oh yeah, it is the Insanity Catalyst. And I'm bleeding. Yeah, there's the parry. Look, I can do it. Barehanded parries are really hard to, hard to nail in this game. Hurrah! So yeah, online, probably within the remake, it'll be a lot funner of a fight, just because it'll be actual PvP more often than not. I'm still bleeding out. Hi, Patches. You son of a bitch. So let's see what these Demon Souls add spell-wise. Oh, that's kind of funny. You can just banish Dark Phantoms.
Yes, I see. But you must.
Yeah, the Banish and Resurrection are some of the more interesting spells in this game. Because Resurrection lets you summon phantoms home, but they will regain their body like they helped a host. And then Banish just sends Dark Phantoms away. I wish I kept the Death Cloud. Granted, I do have the Baby's Nail, so I'm just trying to think of a strat to fight Old King Doran. So let's drop off all of these. I'm really sad to know that the carrier weight system's coming back at the very least. So Baby's Nail I want to keep, and then I can probably just like stack the toxic from that and the poison from my kunai. So yeah, that should be safe to pop these. And we're getting a good payout right now. And you know, that's a pretty good amount. Level me up, please. Let's shoot, get that to 30, and that should, well, I'd need one more. Now let's see. Without the ring, that puts me at 58. That's honestly not too shabby. So that almost gives me enough to not need the ring to wear my entire set. Let's see if I... Oh, that barely counts for anything. The Murden gauntlets are really heavy. Jiminy Christmas. I don't think I have the plate leggings, so I don't know if I can swap those out. Give me the boots. Leather, it's 32. Oh, that's still fat roll. Dang, why do I always have to like the really heavy shit? Oh well. What to say? I really like this Fashion Souls. It's a pretty good one. Okie doke. Well, with that one done, because I killed Dragon God. Yeah, I think it's just Boletarian Palace. Man, I get to come back and like square up on the Tower Knight because I went towards him in like the first stream and I got my butt kicked. Magic sword. Magic sword. Magic sword. This weapon's so dumb against the flailings. Alright, Mr. Dragon, don't burn me to a crisp, because that would suck. Well, I hear him. Crispy. Let's go down here, because it's better. That, and I can probably buy the plate leggings. And maybe walk around without the use of that ring. And I can use the Regenerator's ring, because that's also a really good ring. Oh man, I just realized, with this game coming back, I wonder if they'll keep the ridiculous bustedness of the clever rat ring and the Morian blade combo. Because man, this fucking damage bonus from mixing both of those is dumb. Man. Not really. And just wearing the fluted leggings is better. Maybe it's the gauntlets, because the gauntlets are pretty heavy.
Hold it, friend. Going.
3009, 29. I think. Oh, I mean, probably at max would be safe, but I'll just keep my mixed stuff right now. Oh, right, need the ring back on. Don't mind me. Please. Oh, I got the second chance went off. Ow, that was an impeccable shot. Ooh, I didn't need to lock onto that. Bifurcated. Let's use some of those, because that'll be nice. I don't think I'll need it, but might as well. Also hearing this song, but the "ha" is replaced by Titus laughing from Final Fantasy X is plenty cursed. Ow. Oh no, I did the boy dirty. Oh, it kills the archers. Oh, that's kind of hilarious. Give me that. Now, normally you can't go past here until you kill an archdemon, but I've killed all the other archdemons, so we're pretty much in the clear. All these dogs hit kinda hard. I had forgotten entirely about that. Right, you schmucks? Oh. Man, the fat officials are just assholes. And he's dead. I would absolutely love a DLC because there's the Broken Sixth Archstone. That would be a fantastic DLC to like throw into the game. Woo! Also, hello. Pop a heal, even though I do have second chance, but still. Because honestly, like, when it came to Dark Souls 3, the one thing that I really wanted was a DLC to, like, tie together all the other games and have it, like, you go through an area from each of the games. And I kind of got that with Ring City, so I can't complain too much, but I would have liked a little bit more. Oh, that cheeky man. I don't think I can shoot him. Just gotta deal with all of these buttholes. I don't like you. I need you to leave. I mean, that greatsword's really dumb considering you can ignore shields. Demon Souls is a very interesting game, to put it lightly. There's a lot more, like, innovative charm to it, but it doesn't quite have the polish of some of the other ones. If you are familiar with anything wacky with Demon Souls, but yeah, it's got a very like cool charm to it that I really like. I thought it'd be fun to come back to it with the remake. Oh, yep, I forgot it's just a trap. Good thing I can bonk. Really, honestly, like I would kind of say that's a yes and a no because the game has a lot of things to push it to be like fairly hard. Ow. And granted, I did get my butt kicked a lot in the Shrine of Storms, so I guess I can't say a whole lot. But I don't know if I'd rank it as the hardest in my book. Personally, I have a lot of trouble with Sekiro just because I'm really bad at keeping a rhythm, but that's a personal problem, so I can't really say much on that. But hmm,
We meet again. Fancy that. Hope you find something that suits you.
I want to say like maybe Bloodborne would probably take my hardest game one, but then again, my builds are always kind of eh, waffling about quite a bit, so don't mind me.
I'm sure.
I mean, there's also the oh yeah, that's where you get the this game's equivalent of a Zweihander. Honestly, like I really get that. I know Dark Souls 2 doesn't sit well with a lot of people, and I 100% understand why. But Dark Souls 2 has a very special place in my heart. I think just because I played it alongside of a friend, and we got really deep into it. And man, it was ooh, second chance. Thank you. But woo, honestly, that's a pretty good set to go for. As much as everyone makes fun of Dex, you can't ignore the fact that it gives a lot of damage. My personal favorite build is what I call the Moonlight Knights. It's basically just a knight build, but Moonlight Greatsword and intelligence scaled. So it's got its own shtick to it. I do want to try the Santier Spear for Dark Souls 2, just because it sounds like a wild ass weapon, and I'm about that. That, and I also want to do Power Stance, because I've never done that since I usually use, the Moonlight. But Bloodborne, I would also say, is really, really smooth for gameplay. Honestly, I would put that as my favorite as well. Oh, ow, you son of a bitch. Right, I am piss poor in my FP, or MP, because it's actual MP. Ow! Go away. Let me eat my grass. Then again, I'm just jumping back to the difficulty question. One way that you can make Demon Souls really easy is, at least in this version of the game, there's a duplication glitch that you can perform, and it's stupid easy to use. I actually used it to showcase for the upgrade material for the Moonlight and all other unique weapons. Flame Lurker is fairly difficult because he's really aggressive, especially by this game's standards. And so he can be a pain, especially if you aren't used to dodging, because a lot of his moves will have an AoE effect, just usually like an explosion of sorts. But you can cheese him. There's, I think, a part of the arena that you can hide behind and shoot him with magic, because magic damages his weakness. But you can also just kind of go at him with a magic weapon, and it turns out all right. Can I not go over that? But yeah, I've heard the Santier's spear is dummy thick when it comes to combat, and the only thing that's really kept me away from trying it out is just the fact that you have to break it. But I mean, if you make it your go-to weapon, you can't really do much about it. But as I was saying, one of the ways that you can make this game dummy easy is the varieties of the moongrass that you get, like the new moongrass that I have right here. Yeah, I saw that Bloodborne wasn't getting a fidelity upgrade with the reverse compatibility. They are just keeping it 30% or 30 FPS on PS5, which I feel is a really dumb choice, especially considering like Sekiro and Dark Souls 3 are getting 60 FPS on it. But I would be interested in like a Bloodborne sequel or remake. I mean, granted, it's probably too soon for a remake, but yeah, you can duplicate. I'm bouncing my topics all over. You can duplicate like any of the carry items or the upgrade materials, so you can become stupid strong really fast in this version of the game. And if the rumors are correct, supposedly you would get, or supposedly some of the glitches in this game are being carried over into the remake, which is interesting. Hi there, how are you? Please go away. I remember this bit. My Boletarian palace is still in pitch black. Oh, yeah. Meteor's a really tough one. Man, I remember first time going at Meteor. I spent a lot of time fighting that fucker. Also, oh, this is the drop. This is where you get the penetrating sword, which is home to my favorite boss of Demon Souls, or the weapon of choice for my favorite boss in Demon Souls. Um, Orphan of Kos was also a goddamn nightmare for me, but I did end up beating him, and that was really nice. I do not have the skill, but this is a cool ass weapon. It's just long as shit. I think maybe with the remake, some of the bosses in here will be a little bit more likely to take higher places. Because the biggest problem with the original game is poise doesn't exist, and the way that you can deal stagger damage, I think, is based on how much damage you actually do. So if you hit hard enough, you can stagger anything, or at least a lot of enemies. And my favorite boss in this game is the Penetrator. Uh, he's actually the current boss that I'm running towards. Um, the downside to him is he's very, very easily staggered. And you can also save an NPC who will join you for the fight, and he makes the fight way too easy because he's in, like, I think the highest defense armor in the game. He's got a Zweihander in one hand and a crossbow in the other. So he's just the biggest Chad. He's also the original archetype for the Onion Bros. Oh god, blood level 4. Doing it, like, the fact that it only took you 4 hours is quite tasty. I know for sure I want to do like soul level 1, blood level 4 runs, but man, some of some of those bosses I know are gonna beat my dick in. But I'm also, oh right, I forgot about this. Oh, they killed me right through my fucking second chance. I forgot about that encounter right there. Uh, my my soul, it hurts. Wow, I can't believe they beat me right through my second chance. That's a lot of damage. Well, that's what I get for being in pure black. Pure black is the most dangerous part about this game. But I think the thing that I'd be excited for the most with playing Blood Level 4 and Soul Level 1 is I have a really dumb looking character that I've gotten fairly decent at recreating through these games, and he's been my go-to character for, like, doing Soul Level 1 runs. Like a couple of years back when I originally tried streaming, I had stopped just due to not being fully ready for it. But I think, like, my second stream was a Soul Level 1 of Dark Souls 1 that I never finished. I never got around to beating Gwyn. I think I beat, like, everything else, which is jarring for me. Ooh, Pier. That's pretty good. So yeah, jumping again back to the difficulty topic. Um, oh, I'm gonna whiff. One of the ways that this game can actually end up being, like, super difficult is the world's tendency, because that can affect how the game deals with, like, damage you take and all that. And so those two red phantom fat officials that I ran into that totally bodied my ass, um, I think those are solely in a black world tendency world, and I've yet to fix my world tendency from bodying myself to get a colorless demon soul. Oh, I missed. I'm tired of all these assassins. Don't mind me, sir. I said don't mind me. Hmm. That would be a very interesting tidbit if Yorm was part of the giants, or, like, part of the group of giants. That'd actually be a really good tidbit. I could 100% see that. Don't mind me, don't mind me, goodbye. Come on down here so I can bop you. And bop you too. Yeah, as much as I've like Dark Souls or the Soulsborne series has been like one of my favorite video game franchises, I still don't know jack shit. I'm just glad that that's the case for a lot of people. Oh, you shit fuck. He just bodied me right off the fucking ledge. Oh, I see you, Captain Spearman. Aw. Fireball. Fireball. Yep, it is usually a Knight of Katarina from the games. I mean, the original character of the archetype was Bior of the Twin Fangs, which you can rescue in this area to fight the Penetrator. But then there's Sigmire and Sieglind from Dark Souls 1. And then there's Sigvard. I don't think there was. I mean, you could get the Katarina armor, but I don't think there was a Katarina Knight in Dark Souls 2. And if there is, I'm totally whiffing out on them. Yeah, Moonlight Greatsword was in every game. Granted, Bloodborne needed to get a DLC before we got it, but that's just because it's from Soft's original, like one of their original games, and it's like kind of the progenitor of the Dark Souls games. It's called Kingsfield, and the Moonlight Greatsword takes like a lot of presence in the game. So that's why it shows up in pretty much all of them. Um, I don't know. I don't think Havel like. I think one of the big things with two is like there's not a lot of the archetypes kind of showing up again because I don't think Havel's shows up in two. I mean, you can find his armor, but I don't think you find him. I Kunai. 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 All right, they're poisoned. Oh, there's a fireball. I'm not ready. Where's the fucking baby's nail? Okay, I think he's afflicted with plague as well. Yeah, Kingsfield was like an original. Oh my god! Oh, double oh my god! I'm out of here. Kingsfield was like an original PS1 game, I think, and it spanned. It had like three games, I think. I think there was three Kingsfields, and yeah, it was a first-person dungeon crawling game that had a bunch of like magic swords, and it was their own kind of story to I think each of them, but the Moonlight Greatsword showed up in every single one, and so it kind of became their running thing of having the Moonlight in it. Uh, not technicality, or not technicality, not technically. Uh, Boletaria is kind of like Dringlik. It's kind of its own shtick, but something very akin to the Dark Souls story. Granted, with a lot of the like tie-ins of different pieces of equipment showing up, it's more so like a vague they've all existed within the same world, but I think they've all just been in different timelines or different parts of the timeline, or at least that's how I've always seen it. Pain. thank God for poison and blight. Bop. Double bodied. Why do you do so much damage? I don't like it. I want to leave. I need less. Okay. One is dead. Two is dead. Problem solved. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing that I've always looked into the series as is it's like going through chronologically, and so like Boletaria takes place at one point in time, Lordran takes place at one point in time, and Drangleic takes place at one point in time. Albeit like in some cases it's in different places because not everything is the same. But at the very least, with like Lothric and Lordran being really close, because there's a lot of drawbacks. Oh yeah, I forgot. A colorless demon shows up just because of how crappy my world tendency is. I forgot he's right fucking here. So gross. But if I kill him, my world tendency goes back towards white, and I don't have to deal with bullshit. Now, can I tickle the lad? Wow, you are very resistant to the plague. And that's a colorless demon soul. You can use those to upgrade the unique weapons, like the baby's nail or the moonlight greatsword. I think there's one that spawns within every world. I think there's at least one. I mean, the thing with the Soul of Cinder, because Gwyn was the original Lord of Cinder. He was like the first one to ignite the flame. The main thing with the Soul of Cinder, and the reason why I think it's a fantastic final boss, is it's actually the amalgamation of souls of every player character. So like, because that's why he like changes combat style. It's to represent like every other combat style that a player has used. So like, uh, if you played a sorcerer, that's why there's the sorcerer. Oh my god! Oh, they're all coming for my butt. So that's why like there's the sorcerer build, and then there's like the miracle build, and the dex with the pyromancy. Like, it was supposed to be the amalgamated souls of everyone who's linked the flame, aka every time you've done the fire linking ending of the game. And so let's see. Slave Knight Gale is supposed to be the ultimate boss because he's really yourself when you beat Dark Souls 2 and go to the King's Chamber. I feel like that one's a little bit of a stretch. The thing for me with the ultimate boss is, first and foremost, he is a fantastic boss fight, and I love fighting him because he is just the like Lovecraftian love child of Artorias and the Orphan of Kos. Because man, he is fantastic. But the draw that I get from that is, so back in Dark Souls 1, it explains that the furtive pygmy found the Dark Soul, and that is what made humans. And so that's why the humanity sprite is the like dark creature or like the dark essence that we see in that game. It's because it's made from a fragment of the Dark Soul. And so when you go through that whole like time lapse, I want to call it, for going to fight Gale, the whole shtick with that is he had ingested the blood of the Dark Soul, and so that was like the pure essence of humankind, but kind of raw and going wild. So I don't know entirely for sure. That's kind of me looking a little too far into it. But I know 100% for sure for the Soul of Cinder bit. And the connection with Gwyn, that is why Phase 2, he uses the Great Sword and the music changes to that, is like it's him pulling up the first Soul of Cinder. So anyways, real quick, I'm gonna just run back here. I think there's a keyring I need in here. I don't entirely remember, but I'm gonna go and save Carla or Yuria because that's the witch. Which the thing for me on that is there might be a connection with Yuria the witch in this game and Yuria of Londor. Because I mean, same names, but you never know. Okay, problem solved. Bloody iron key. That's right. That's what I needed. Like, I really want to rescue Bjor. Oh man, I didn't really have much hype for Elden Ring, mostly just because I didn't really see the trailer for it to showcase. But with everything going around about it, I'm definitely interested to see what comes out of that, and I really hope it is. God damn it! I think I know exactly what item this is. It's a goddamn tower shield. I don't have enough room for that. I don't need that. Might as well run back to the Nexus, level up, and deposit my items so I can carry shit. I really want to rescue you, Bjor, but I also want to fight the Penetrator on my own. I might as well just showcase how fun he is to have in that fight.
You killed that vile insect and saved me. I am called Bjorn, the elder of the Twin Fangs of Latria. I thank you. You deserve a handsome reward. Only I have none. Go on ahead. I shall sleep a while.
And there he is, sleeping on the job. Actually, I will just use my Shard of Archstone, because, you know, carry weight. Oh, right, I forgot. So let's deposit the fire bombs. Don't need those. Well, I have a lot of late moon grass. I don't really need all that. Ooh, ooh, I know that sound. I gotta wait for my second screen to catch up. Oh god, I'm carrying so much stuff. Come on, second screen. Oh, there it is. Thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Oh, wait, I do need that official's cap, because that is important. Honestly, like, I would do a whole, like, say the name, but I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. Actually, let's do this the old-fashioned way. Just apply all of these souls to my quick bar. That'll make this a lot faster. Okay, back with the kunai, full moon, fresh spice, and then archstone shards. There we go. And then pretty much I'm just gonna plow the rest into faith because I want more damage out of my moonlight. Let's see. So originally I would say I'd have like 15 more minutes, but considering how much is left of the game, I kind of want to just push and finish it tonight. So let's shoot for that. So you might be wondering why I needed to keep the officials cap out. Oh, this is the wrong place to fight a dog. And I don't have my dragon longsword equipped. Oh, fuck. I forgot I still had the baby's nail. I keep just getting distracted by things. So the Bloody Iron Key is what you use to go in here. And then there's an NPC, which is Yuria. She is... Oh, God. Camera, please. She's being held captive, and you can talk to her for some of the more interesting spells and pyromancies. Granted, this game is very interesting because fire spells are still just sorceries. They don't require anything specific. You just cast them with a catalyst. Hence why I'm using the Catalyst of Beasts, because it's a sorcery miracle catalyst, and that's pretty cool. But, anyways, I'm rambling again. So when you get to the top here, you'd normally find a spot that you can't really go up, except that I can't climb stairs, because I'm a goddamn buffoon. But if you have the official's cap, when you climb up here, you can put it on, and he will let you in. And he's like, whoop-de-doo. And then you stab him in the back and call him a bitch. Because that's all the fat officials are. They're just assholes.
What do you want with me? Have you brutes no mercy? Do as you wish. There are no secrets here. Only a tired, emaciated frame.
Gonna switch back to the assassin's mask. I like it a little bit more.
Heavens, you came to save me. Thank you. No, I'm fine. With a little rest, I can soon walk. You go on ahead.
So the main thing with her, so she teaches you a few, like, special spells, and I think maybe a few miracles? I don't remember if she teaches miracles as well. So the main draw for her is with the Talisman of Beasts, you can still cast spells, but they kind of have a weird effect because it has a requirement in both faith and intelligence, which makes sense because it's a miracle and spell catalyst, but it has a very interesting effect. So say you have the intelligence required to like wield it, but you do not have the faith required to use it. You can still cast sorceries, and I think they will still scale properly. But you can't cast miracles, and unless you like, if you do have the required faith, but not the to cast the miracle, but not the required faith to wield it. You can still cast the miracle, but it'll just be super crappy and weak as hell. But there is a spell called Cursed Weapon, and it is very akin to Light Weapon and Enchant Weapon, which are very akin to like magic weapon, crystal magic weapon, so on and so forth. So light weapon and enchant weapon are just a damage buff based on how much intelligence you have, which makes sense. Cursed weapon is a damage buff based on how much damage the weapon already does. And so, with really big damage weapons, say like the Dragon Bone Smasher that you can get in Stonefang Tunnel, you can get a lot of damage out of it by mixing like high strength and cursed weapon. The downside is cursed weapon will drain your HP by 1% for as long as it is active, which can kind of suck. Granted, you can kind of work around it with like the Regenerator's Ring or the Educator's Shield, but if you don't have the I don't know if it's like the faith or the intelligence requirement. I don't know exactly which one would be required for reaching this unique set of circumstances. For some reason, it still applies the buff, but it only takes 1 HP instead of 1% HP. So you become stupid strong, and the drawback is lessened to a very small degree. And it is fantastic. We are going to switch that to the New Moon Grass, because why not? And then put those there. Alright, time for my favorite boss in Demon Souls. I mean, yeah, he's probably my favorite. I do really like the true final boss, but goddamn, this guy is pretty cool. Getting what he deserves. Look at this fucking Chad.
You need some help? By the honor of the good knights, this demonic folly shall be stopped once and for all.
So yeah, Bjor just tanks and can just tank really well. Granted, he's in the corner, so I don't know how well he can tank. But I can still hit him while he's doing the grab, so I can at least maybe take aggro. Come on, Bjor. And he does a pretty good amount of damage. So when he's not backed into it, oh god, Bjor. Ow. There it is. Look, you're alive.
One more demon down!
Bjor's a good lad.
Fine work back there. Then again, how could a demon ever stand up to a bona fide knight?
Bona fide.
Now you go on ahead. I must be getting older. I need some rest.
And back to sleep. I think I'll actually... Well, I'm not entirely sure. I'm still trying to decide if I want to keep going or not. Because I've hit my hour-and-a-half mark that I usually shoot for. Oh. I didn't think that you came back.
To challenge the king. You may be a great demon hunter, but I fear you may not be ready. The king is defended by the black souls of mighty knights and a fire-breathing dragon. They defeated even myself. That's how I ended up in the dungeon. Beware
'Tis a good lesson. So yeah, way over here, Yuria shows up.
Hello again. You saved me from great agony. I am sorry, for I cannot offer proper thanks. If you wish, however, I can teach you magic in trade for demon souls. But my witchcraft is of a dark nature, and arouses suspicions. Why not try the magic of Great Sage Frake? Are you certain you wish to learn witchcraft? It would honor me to assist one such as you, but are you sure?
So let's see. I don't remember what that does. Firestorm, I do know. Oh, that's... That might be the spell that I was thinking of. But that's pretty cool that it's a heal others. Soul Thirst, slaying enemies yields more souls when in effect. That's pretty neat. There's the curse weapon that I was talking about, and then there's Firestorm, which is a host to another goddamn glitch that is really dumb.
Io, mine, if you're ever... It is a dark...
Boink. Ooh, that was a good amount of souls from him. Alright, where... There you are.
Thou seekest then soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Art that mean?
Hello, and
Just do what I did last time and deposit everything. I can deposit that now. Granted, I do still want the baby's nail, because I still need it to fight Old King Doran, so I can showcase his really ridiculous death scream. Don't mind those 99 colorless demon souls. That's for me showcasing the duplication glitch. Oh, right, okay.
I
Don't need to upgrade.
no antagonist.
Well, yeah, I think I'll just call it a night for right there. It was really nice having some people come by and hang out. It's always a blast having people to bounce off of and talk to. It's a lot funner than me talking to myself every like 15 minutes or so. So thank you very much for showing up and coming by. Like I said, I really appreciate it, and I hope everyone has a pretty good night. Don't watch, don't look.